On a cold day in Basel, Switzerland, a young Roger Federer looked out his bedroom window. It was the first snowfall of the year, and young Roger could only dream of one thing: that he might be able to play on a snowy court someday. His dad would always tell him, "Don't ever complain about playing tennis. In my day, we didn't have any courts or even shoes. If we wanted to play, we would go out on the street and play on the snow." Roger knew what an opportunity he had. He just needed to work harder than everyone else. Roger started to take tennis lessons at age 8, and by age 14, he was already dominating junior competitions. But his family wasn't really wealthy, and in order to help his parents save money, Roger would wash dishes after school to earn some extra cash so he could buy new tennis balls and other equipment. One time his father said, "I can't afford new rackets for you, but you can go to the sports store and pick out a second-hand racket. You just have to bring it home before your coach notices." Young Roger didn't complain. Instead, he took a bus to the store after school, picked out the best second-hand racket he could find, and brought it home. That night, his coach noticed the new strings on the racket and asked Roger about it. The next day, Roger told his coach about how he worked hard after school to earn money so he could buy new equipment. The coach was deeply moved and told Roger that from then on, he would train him for free. In 2001, Roger won his first Grand Slam title at the Australian Open. As he raised the trophy, he said, "This is a dream come true. Ever since I was a little boy, I dreamed of winning a Grand Slam title, and now here I am." Over the next few years, Roger would struggle against the top players, but he refused to give up. He trained harder than ever, and in 2003, he made it all the way to the finals of Wimbledon. It was the match of his life. He was playing against arguably the greatest player of all time, Pete Sampras. The crowd was going wild. At one point during the match, Roger hit a fantastic backhand return of serve that landed right over Pete's head. The crowd applauded wildly, and Roger had the momentum. He ended up winning the first set, but Pete came back and won the next two sets. In the fourth set, it was raining and the roof was closed. Roger was down to 2-4, and it seemed like Pete was going to cruise to victory. But then something amazing happened. Roger won 10 straight games and closed out the match. When the trophy was presented to him, Roger said, "It's every kid's dream to win Wimbledon. I remember watching Wimbledon as a kid in Switzerland and dreaming about playing on center court one day. Now I have the trophy at home, and I know I deserve it because I played some of my best tennis in my life that week." Over the next decade, Roger would win 7 more Wimbledon titles. He became known as the King of Grass, and his name was put up in lights in Wimbledon Station. But there was still one thing missing from his collection: an Olympic gold medal. Roger decided that he was going to try one last time at the 2012 London Olympics. But in the semifinals, he lost in a close 5-set match to eventual gold medalist Andy Murray. Disappointed, Roger returned to Switzerland. A few months later, he slipped on some stairs and badly injured his knee. Many people thought this was the end for Roger Federer. But the following year, he made a remarkable comeback, winning his 17th Grand Slam title at the French Open. He then went on to win his 8th Wimbledon title and his 5th US Open title. Looking back at his incredible career, it's clear that Roger's dedication and work ethic is what made him great. He was once quoted as saying, "Elegance is something that comes from inside you. It's something that is part of who you are. It has nothing to do with what you wear." Another time he said, "I don't think there is such a thing as being born with talent. You either have a gift and you work hard, or you don't have a gift and you work very hard." And lastly, when asked what his secret was for staying so focused over the years, Roger replied, "I always visualize the perfect body position or form for every shot. This helps me to see exactly what I need to do to improve my technique."